Hello everybody, it's me, the Real Local Maniac. I'm back with another 8-Bit Wars, and today I'll be looking at the classic game by Codemasters, Bmx Simulator. Now this was done by the Oliver twins, I believe. It's one of the first popular games that they'd actually done. If I'm wrong, let me know. Anyway, as always with the 8-Bit Wars, I'll be starting off with a good old specky version. Now, I do remember what got me drawn to this game was the actual cover of the actual game. You know, it says that it had those two BMXs there, and at the back it said, like, actual Spectrum screenshots. And at the time, BMX, you know, for me, it was in. Anything with BMXs I had to get, because I was a big BMX fan back in the days. And, you know what? I was a little bit, you know, disappointed with the game. It's not my favourite Codemasters game, but I'll come to that in a second. I was just expecting a few more tricks rather than just going round and round like Super Sprint style. I'm just trying to get my controls. I'm the guy there with the white helmet on there. Now the graphics are all green. They sort of look so, I don't know, I never thought they were quite impressive. I was also a little bit let down by this game. But anyway, it's one of Codemasters, one of their like most known games, apart from Dizzy. And that computer-controlled player is kicking my ass, and I'm stuck on a rock there. I'm doing absolutely crap. Now, there's minimal sound effects on that, just like a little sort of... sounds like a static sound. The ramps there were meant to sort of like speed you up if you took them right. I don't know if it actually worked that way, really. And it did have like an action replay thing that you could use as well. Oop, I messed that one up. God, I'm rubbish at this game. I was never good at it. I was never good at this game. And I've messed up. Now, can I be asked to redo this again? Nope. Let's watch the replay. Now, guys, this is me. In the replay, I start off really crap. And, oh no, the computer control player is ahead of me. And so far, I'm doing pretty good. Could I catch up with him? But no. I crashed into that big rock. Or green thing, whatever it is. And the computer-controlled player is circling circles around me. Here he comes, and he crashes into me just to piss me off. This is me doing commentating, by the way. And the computer-controlled player comes around again, and he says, "Oh, look, I can crash too, and I can still beat you." Oh, he starts catching up with me there. Alright, he's finished the race. And I've crashed there. But guys, the reason why I have done this Codemasters 8-Bit Wars on Bmx Simulator is because that brings me to the question of the day. The question of the day is, what was your favourite Codemaster game that was not Dizzy? So it can be any other Codemasters game. What was it? I'd like to hear your answers on that. Thank you very much. Alrighty guys, well, I've just mentioned the question of the day, which was, what is your favourite Codemasters game that wasn't Dizzy? I'd really like to get your feedback on that, guys. Now, this is Bmx Simulator on the Amstrad. Now, the loading screen there was a little bit nicer than it was on the Specky version. The music's a lot better. And what I do like about this game is it looks more alive. It's got a lot more colour. Even the option here, you know, you get your two little BMX guys there, and one of them's doing wheelie. He looks like he's having fun doing that. The other one looks like, I don't know, he's crying on his handlebars. Okay, now graphically, it is like the Spectrum version with loads of colour. And the colours are nice and bright, they stand out. I'm doing a lot better here than I did on the Spectrum version. Saying that. Oh well. Ooh, it's a difficult game this is. There's loads of crashing. Now, I did think this game was really underrated. It's just, they made it sound so, like, amazing, like a Bmx Simulator. And all you do, really, in this game is go round and round in circles. Now, you know, I think I was just a little bit disappointed because what it was, Codemasters, the games always drew me in by the amazing sort of, like, artwork they had on the cover of, you know, the cassette inlay. And, you know, at the back, the way they made it sound amazing, like actual screenshots and so on. But, okay, graphically, the game is detailed like the Spectrum version. It features a lot more colour. The music, I prefer it a lot more as well. And I think the sound effects are somewhat different as well. And it just, with the use of colour, it does feel a little bit more alive. Now we're on the second level here. I'll show you a little bit about that. Didn't get that far in the Spectrum version. Now I think I've got as far as the 4th level on the Amstrad version when I've played it before. Oh man, I don't think I'll get to the 4th level this time. But there were loads of games like this that were on the Specky by Codemasters. There was like Bmx Simulator, which was pretty much the same thing, but it was more like Super Sprint. I think they had a run-in with one of the companies that made that game, saying it was a bit similar, too similar. I think they had Speedboat something simulator, which was pretty much this with boats in the water. Yeah, but graphically, this has got that edge over the Spectrum because it's got colour and it's not, you know, too green like the Spectrum was. It does use a lot of brown. It does look a bit like, I don't know, giant. You're playing on giant turds. Actually, it looks more like a chocolate land. They look like half-eaten chocolate cakes. Alright. Right, I am back with Bmx Simulator on the good old Commodore 64. Now, before I do proceed with that, let me just quickly mention again, let me quickly plug this site. I always plug this site. I'm such a publicity whore. Alright, so if you haven't checked out the site, check it out. It's http://onehourmonthlypodcastshow.co.uk. We've got movie reviews, book reviews, game reviews, and I've even got my own sort of exclusive videos on the site, which is Loco Plays, which is my take on the whole Let's Play thing. And I did do a really good review of Quick Snacks, which was about 20 minutes long. So you can check out the video review and the actual review on the sites. Anyway, that's me plugging the site. Let's check out the Commodore 64. Now, the music at the beginning was pretty much spot on with the Amstrad version, music-wise. You would expect that a little bit more from the Commodore 64 because of the SID chip, but it wasn't anything dramatically different. Sound effects are pretty much exactly the same. Colour scheme is not as bright, but that's to be expected with the whole Commodore 64 had different colour palette. And there's lots of crashing in this game. Guys, I will be doing more 8-bit wars in the next week and a bit. I will also be doing more exclusive videos on the site as well, which won't be here on YouTube, so please feel free to check them out. Please feel free to comment. Any more ideas for 8-bit wars, I will be doing them. I will be taking requests for 8-bit wars. If I've got the game, I'll be doing them. I've got a few requests so far for the next few 8-bit wars over the next few weeks, which I will be doing. So please bear with me. I will get around to doing them eventually. Oh, before I completely forget, don't forget to check out the 1 hour monthly podcast show on the site as well. Me and Phil managed to record that a few weeks ago. We're on episode 6 now. I just need to edit a little bit out, probably quite a lot actually, because we got a little bit drunk during the podcast. So please feel free to check that out. And yeah, I'm also going to be spending a little bit more time commenting on people's videos, because making the videos and work life and all this other stuff, sometimes I forget to comment on people's videos, and I do still watch people's videos. I just completely forget to comment on them, and you know, I definitely will be doing that. There's loads of good stuff out there. I'm trying to think which is better. You know what? I'm going to go for between the Amstrad and the Commodore 64. I'm going to go for the Commodore 64. Reason being, it did feel like it played that little bit smoother. The music is a little bit better, I think, because of the SID chip. I'm not too sure about the whole colour scheme, but yeah, I'm going to go for Commodore 64 over the Amstrad version, because it did feel like it played that little bit faster. So if you guys agree or disagree with me, please let me know. Alright, I'll see you next time with some more 8-bit wars.